Hi, I'm Dana, and we are talking about the music scene in Columbus, Ohio. So we chose Columbus for a variety of reasons, but the biggest one is that they offer a lot of genres you can work with. Columbus is a really good place for musicians to get their start. Places such as Columbus Symphony and Music Loves Ohio actually offers musical grants to student musicians that are trying to travel and do music that way. It encourages musicians to work with different kinds of music. Artists such as Rascal Flatts, which is a country music group, and 21 Pilots, which is alternative. And Michael Isla is a local artist I talked to on the phone. He is a guitarist, and he actually told me about a lot of different symphonies and orchestras to work with in Columbus. Wait, go back.
Go back.
And it has many outlets for getting your music out to the public. So now you can go forward. Thanks.
Okay, Columbus has a couple large music halls. One of them is the Newport Music Hall. It holds about 2,000 people. It's known for being America's longest continually running rock club. So it's a pretty well-known place in Columbus and the region as well. It's actually located pretty close to the Ohio State campus. Some artists that's performed there, such as Neil Young, Billy Ocean, Alice Cooper, Foo Fighters, and Kings of Leon. You have an excellent. Another pretty big one is Express Live. It holds at 2,200 indoors and 5,200 outdoors. So it's actually an amphitheater outside kind of thing, and then a kind of like a normal venue inside. A couple of artists that's played there is Coldplay, The Killers, Cake the Elephant, Kesha, Lord, 21 Pilots, and Ed Sheeran. Actually, over the summer, I saw 21 Pilots at Express Live. So a lot of these two venues are usually for bigger national acts. There's a few other ones that are for local artists, so they can feed their local bands.
I'm Talia. The Columbus music scene, isn't that competitive. It's actually welcoming and supportive. There aren't a lot of record labels out there, like Anyway Records and Musical Recording Studio. Anyway Records is like indie alternative records, and musical recording is like symphonic type of like classical. There are multiple venues around the city, just like Will said. And there are also a wide range of genres to listen to, from like pop to classical to rock to punk, all that stuff. And the internet plays a big part in the spread of local music, basically because since there aren't a lot of record labels, they usually make their music themselves and post it on like SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, whatever. And people want to spread their music nationally or internationally, just because they don't really want to just because they don't really want to stay in Columbus. They want to spread it worldwide. You can go now.
I'm Allie, and the artist that we chose to look more in depth on was Kid Crave. His name is actually Zachary Craver, and he said, I interviewed him, and he said he got the name from like his high school friends when he was 17, when he started producing music. So he's 21 years old now, and for the past 4 years, he said he's been letting out a couple singles each year, which are all on SoundCloud, and now some of them are on iTunes and Spotify, which is pretty cool. He said he got into the music industry by working at like local venues around and kind of like built up his fan base a little bit, and then he got to perform at the local venues, which I thought was pretty cool. He has a pretty diverse style. It's hip-hop influenced a lot, with some R&B, pop, and alternative mixed in. When I asked him who his inspirations are, he said like Lupe Fiasco, Kanye West, Kid Cudi. And he's had like one big performance, which was the Breakaway Music Festival that happened like a month ago or less. And I asked him if he had any upcoming events, and he said that he has some, but he's not allowed to announce them yet. I would say his music is pretty distinct, and he said he gets a lot of comparisons to like Drake or Black Bear, The Weeknd, and Logic. And when I asked him 6 months from now what he'd like to be doing, he said what he's doing on a larger scale, and he doesn't ever think he'll be satisfied with. Nothing will be enough for him, so that's pretty cool.